It has been 6 months since the destruction of Sigma, and little has changed. The Maverick revolt started by Sigma is over, but Mega Man X and the new generation of Maverick Hunters have yet to destroy all of Sigma's followers. Led by information gained by Dr. Kane, Mega Man X and the rest of the Hunters have tracked the last of the Mavericks to an abandoned Reploid factory. There, they hope to wipe out the last of the Resistance. Little do they suspect that real war is about to begin. Mega Man X2 versus X-Hunters. Hello humans and otherwise, I am Addie, and welcome to Mega May, where I play all 8 Mega Man X games in the Legacy Collection over the month of May. And now we are in Mega Man X2. Just like the first one, I have played this game many times in the past. I have watched many Let's Plays of it too, but I've played the game more than I've watched it. So let's get started. Green Biker Dude, no! He's like the best character in the series! He was only in it for a few seconds! Now we have X. He doesn't have any of his abilities from the first game. His health is back to nil for some reason. His charge shot looks a little bit different, but he has a dash for some reason. Where did he put all his stuff? Why did his health bar shrink? Where did his armor go? How does he permanently have the dash? Where do the sub-tanks go? It's never explained. Come on. Ow. I wanted to just go instead of being hit. Let's put X in the trash. He's an old robot, after all. I mean, he predates all these bots. So I think X3 is referred to as an ancient machine. It's by technology standards. In terms of his age, he is. But, you know, he's still, like, super advanced compared to the current robots. That's why he doesn't go Maverick and everyone else does. Well, that and the whole, you know, Sigma virus thing that goes on. It's like the easiest intro boss ever. He literally falls to pieces. This is their leader. His name is Mega Man X. Those who underestimated him are now nothing but scrap. We won't make the same mistake. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him. Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready. Yes, how is the plan proceeding? Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip. We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry. I'll overwrite my old save, which is at the end of the game. Yeah, and this one, I will definitely be trying to get as many upgrades as I can before actually beating a boss. And that's because of the whole X-Hunter thing. So I want to make sure I get the good ending. And because those bastards are kind of hard. So I want to make sure I'm prepared for this. They've always given me trouble. One good reason to start this level first is, well, there's a hard tank right there. So yeah, though I started a Wire Sponge, I will not actually be beating Wire Sponge yet. I'm going to intentionally game over once I get the stuff I want to out of this level. No. And that's it. That's the best I can do right now. Although maybe I should, because the first boss I really want to beat. Wire Sponge is his weakness. But no, I'm going to intentionally wait on Wire Sponge. There's a reason for that, too. And who knows where all the stuff in this game is would know that reason. I think, who is the easiest person to collect upgrades from? Well, we can do it here. Flame Stag. I'm just trying to make this Let's Play easier on myself. I can 100% this game without dying once, I've done it. But I'm not worried about doing that right now. Sub-tank number 2. Right, it's gonna be a pain to actually fill the sub-tanks right now, though. And of course getting that, which I'm not sure I did, because once the lava goes over it, you can't grab it, I believe. That's always a pain to get. But what I gotta do is grab these sub-tanks, grab these heart tanks, and fill them up, and then beat a boss. Okay, there. Now, X, you can just die. Because I got 2 heart tanks and 2 sub-tanks. And that was my goal. Now, filling them up would be nice, but that's going to be a bit more difficult until I get the upgraded Buster and more of Moth's ability. Because then it's even easier to upgrade your health, to fill up your sub-tanks. If I'm at the wall, even though I don't need to do that. There's one particular boss ability is like the key to getting every other ability. And that is right here. Wheel Gator. Gonna start by fighting him. He's gonna be the first boss I beat. This secret door isn't that hard to reach either, but his ability is too useful to unlock basically everything else. So I'm going to beat him, use his ability to grab a bunch of other stuff, then beat one other boss, and trigger the extra stuff. Bunch of backtracking doing this, but it'll make things easier beating those bastard X-Hunters. Spike arms. You can float. I can charge. Not getting that yet. I suppose I technically could, but I don't do the whole damage boosting crap. I never play it properly. I don't abuse invulnerability frames like that. I consider that cheating. So I just won't do it. No, I actually forgot what's even up here. Oh, yeah. Like, I remember the X-Hunter door was, like, really easy to find. So it's right there. Well, there's another one that's really easy to find, too. Which is why I left that stage alone. And that is, of course, the first one we visited. Problem with this boss, though, is that it's a pretty long fight. Even if you have his weakness, it's a really long fight. It's like the longest boss fight out of them all. Well, you know, we've got a full sub-tank and a partial. And 2 heart tanks. Just gotta worry about Wheelgator here eating the bullets. It's a dinosaur tank, and now we're inside of its face. This is actually my favorite stage in this game, too. Not my favorite boss, though. Because of how long this fight is. And he's a gator, so, you know, if you go down there, he'll just eat you. I like though how he does. I mean, it's annoying because it takes so long, but it's appropriate because he's an alligator. So he hides under and then tries to spring on you from under the water. I don't really call this water. I don't know what's supposed to be, oil or something. He's a machine, so who knows? Oh, you will not eat my shot and spit it back at me. Not a hard fight, just a lengthy one. And you're down. And that just unlocked a lot more abilities to get a hold of. We got Spin Wheel. Gotta get a bunch of items before we actually beat a second boss. Let's start with Morph Moth. Can't even get everything from here until you beat Crystal Snail. And that's like the last boss I fight. Stupid enemy, go away. Hey, Dr. Light! Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it into explosive weapon energy that it immediately consumes all at once. And it's like useless. The Giga Crush! Unfortunately, it's essentially worthless. But it's nice that it exists, I guess. Okay, now, well, the intention is not to actually beat this boss. But it takes a while to actually, die. So I figure, let's go somewhere where it's easier to die, and do that. Maybe to this mini-boss, I guess? Problem is I got the armor already, so it's going to take a lot longer to die. Can't escape, unfortunately. I hate it in games like that. When you don't want to die, you end up dying fast. When you actually want to die, it takes a while to actually do it. Once you get hit by the debris, it does less damage than merely touching it. But see, it's not actually attacking him, it's just standing there, yet X is taking a lot of damage. For no reason at all. This kind of contact damage will never make any sense. So the bottom of those hands in the last Sigma fight in the first game, yeah, that contact damage makes sense. It's, you know, it's spiky. Of course you're gonna get hurt. But right now? There's no reason to take damage. It's like just you go behind someone in real life, you tap them on the shoulder to get their attention. And you're like, oh! And suddenly their shoulder's in a hell of a lot of pain and got a bruise on it, maybe because you touched them. No kind of force, you merely touched them. And now to Overdrive Ostrich. It's a desert, so you're gonna have scorpions, right? I think this is the X-Hunter door. Yep. This is another one of the stages I wait on. I reserve this boss for later because of that. Ride, Link, ride! No! I need that. Get rid of this stupid thing. Alright, let's just run into it. I think you might have to get rid of that thing anyway. I've never really known. I just usually just blow it up. Whee! Heart tank, dead Mega Man X. So that's really the only way to actually get that thing. Hi, Scorpion! Well, G-Crush is full. Not that it matters, it does like 4 damage to bosses and you're locked in place for a long time. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your main drive unit. With it, you will be able to dash while in midair. Use it wisely, Mega Man X. Two capsules gotten. And let's just do it this way. That really shouldn't kill him. I mean, the missile is obviously, you know, there. There's something down there it's attached to, right? It's sitting on the ground, I guess. You could just, you know, land there and then climb up. That's all he really has to do. But now we gotta go back to Wheelgator. Yeah, Mega Man X1 breezes through the levels pretty quick. And this one, the delaying beating the bosses, beyond the one that was already beaten, Wheelgator here, in order to do a bunch of stuff to make the rest of it much easier. Because you gotta get this too. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your X-Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both arms at once. This enables you to shoot a double shot or to charge any weapon that for some reason you lost the ability to do in the previous game. Or after the previous game. One boss beat, couple heart tanks, 3 pieces of armor already. Really useful when you already know where everything is. Okay, now we're going here. Bubble Crab. And this isn't the first time you're going to hear this song. I don't mean in this game either, because I will have to come back to this level. You can't get everything in this stage without Bubble Crab's ability. But you're going to hear this music again in, I think it's Mega Man X5. Only time this ability is even useful, die Giant Fish Sub. And we are here to kill Bubble Crab. Now, I remember where one thing was, but I can't quite remember where everything was here. Was this where I needed to go? Yeah, there's a heart tank. Yeah, it's a sub-tank I can't actually get without Bubble Crab's power. This is what I always miss from X1. It's not there. Air Dash! Jellyfish. Oh, all sub-tanks are full. So they're gonna make it easier after Bubble Crab is beaten. In the last Let's Play I watched of this, the person ended up getting a bad ending. It's a blind Let's Play, so it makes sense. They managed to get one of Zero's parts. But yeah, the first time you go through this, you're gonna find it hard to get all of Zero's parts because you don't understand the mechanics of how that system works. Plus, the X-Hunters are pretty tough. How do you jump over it, Bubble Crab? How about I charge it, eh? Cut right into you. Breaks your shield, then it breaks you. Like how he's supposed to be a crab, you don't see any claws on him, but then you get those big old energy claws that constantly pop up from his back. Good enough, those count. You got Bubble Splash. Mega Man, use Bubble Beam. I see now why Sigma fell at the hands of Mega Man X. He is quite formidable. I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. We may have to intervene. Dr. Kane, what happened? A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters have just contacted us. Greetings. We have all of Zero's parts. They can be yours if you can defeat us. We look forward to meeting you, X. X. Zero's control chip is still stored here. I doubt it is possible to resurrect him without it. I think I'm getting the Surge's and Dr. Kane's voices messed up. Well, they're both like old people. And no one's a robot. Dr. Kane, I've got to get Zero's parts back. At any cost. Okay, now I got the X-Hunters around. We do have one in Overdrive Ostrich's stage. We got one in your stage. And the other one's in Morph Moth's stage. Well, this is one here already. So now let's actually go through this stage. The main purpose is, of course, beating the X-Hunters. I'm giving them priority. I wasn't really looking at who was where either. I'm just like, who's the easiest one to beat? I mean, in terms of what they are. Violin! X. I shall crush you like a tin can. So you think. I have a little splash. X, use Bubble Beam. It's super effective. It cannot be! Now the unification is in jeopardy! Got Zero part number 2. Got his body part now. Got Zero's torso. Alright, so 2 bosses beat, one of the X-Hunters beat, lots of upgrades already acquired. Doing pretty good. And that was the easiest of the X-Hunters to beat, too. The real problem one is always Surge's. That bastard's a hard one. Of course, we do not actually have Overdrive Ostrich's weakness. But we're gonna beat him now. Yeah, I can fire fast, but I can't fire that fast. Two full sub-tanks. I think I can handle this. Hey! Yeah, usually we use off-screen, ends up in the background. Like with this double charge shot, the enemies don't have invincibility frames if you fire them both back to back. You can actually hit them both at once. So both shots actually do damage. It's so good to have this ability. You know what? Single shot. I wonder why they started making them explode in blue with X2. There's always red in X1. You got Sonic Slicer. I specifically wanted this ability before I fought a certain boss, because of the special animation I mentioned in X1. Oh good! Perfect! This is exactly what I was hoping for, actually. Someone's right here. Now we can go on to beat that X-Hunter and beat Wire Sponge. I still gotta go to Bubble Crab's stage and grab that other sub-tank. And we're still missing the helmet, but that's really not important at all. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's essentially useless. It can only tell me what I already know. I also got the extra life, since not looking to intentionally die anymore. Okay, again, I'm not sure who's here. Ah, hello? Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. You're not the one I usually have trouble with, Agile. Surges. Oh, obviously he's causing me a bit of a problem too. Probably goes and blocks the attack with that saber of his. And of course, with a name like Agile, you expect him to be really fast. And what do you know? He is. Like Quick Man, who is quick. I may have failed, but you will never live to see zero. You got zero part number 3. Gotta keep on going up. Some little spikes. I like how the weather changes in here and the enemies have different effects depending on the weather. Like if it's really hot, some of them won't work so well. The rain will actually make things grow. Even though they're all robots. So it's kind of weird. Well, you see the sun making things grow up and such, and lightning effects when it's raining, and gotta fill that sub-tank again, but a sub-tank being full does not matter at all when it comes to Wire Sponge. Gonna use his weakness to get that special animation. That's quite unique. At least until the Mega Man Zero series. When basically every enemy has this type of animation. And normally he blocks your shots. But when you use his weakness, it goes right through his defenses. Well, the problem is when it's bouncing all over the place, you can't really fire it again because you can only fire so many at once. But now you can't even hurt him at all. Like so. And here comes the achievement if I didn't already have it. Slice the bastard in half! You got Strike Chain! Wheelgator's weakness, but he's already beaten. Crystal Snail's level. No, I do not touch Crystal Snail without his weakness. I hate that stage. Well, I hate that boss. Okay, we're going back to get the sub-tank. Yeah, I do not like fighting Crystal Snail without his weakness. I don't like fighting Magna Centipede without his weakness either. Is G-Crush full again? Yep. That's what I think of them. I'd exit now. How must a jellyfish be electrified? I'm not aware of any actual electric jellyfish. In reality. I mean, maybe there are, but these are robots, of course, so, you know. It's not like they have to follow the same rules that real life does. They're literally machines. There it is. 3 sub-tanks now. 2 of Zero's parts. Not sure how many hearts I got now. But now you're gonna teleport, where you're gonna go. Morph Moth stage. You know what? That works. Although we're still going to have to come back to Morph Moth stage again in the future. There's no way around that, unfortunately. There's more backtracking in this game than there is in X1. Even when you're not doing it the way I am. Fill up your sub-tanks. Need some health, so I can fill the sub-tanks. No, it won't work if my health isn't full, but you know. Not hard. Try to stop me with the mini-boss, it's not gonna work. But these weird bug things are... Or I remember playing with those a lot. Originally. Because they jump on your head and then take control of you, basically. You can't stop shooting, you can't stop jumping, or something like that. Now here's the problem, boss. I am Surgeon, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. Is there anyone I ever have trouble with? It's him. Oh, because of that shield. Of course, I usually don't do it this way either. I just decided to do this for the heck of it. I didn't know if it would actually work, because I never really tried. I never tried to just stand there and shoot him before. I'm always bouncing off the walls, jumping around, like maybe using Wheelgator's ability and such. Taking forever to actually beat this guy. Yeah, I've never had it be that easy before. And the Let's Plays I watched did not do that either. They had a hell of a time beating this guy, if they even could. You have merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again. You got zero part number 1, and that guarantees a good ending. That's taken care of. All that's left is just beat the 8 bots. See, grab on. What are you gonna do? Okay, constantly dashing. I cannot stop. Give me more. Oh, I want more to jump on my head. Come on. They do stack. Okay, can't stop jumping, can't stop... Yeah. Can't stop jumping, can't stop dashing. Dashing, shooting, cannot stop. I'll get off. I need to get on a ladder. And one of these dumb things. Which do not live long at all. And then you... Who dies in one hit to spin wheel? I do not have Moth's weakness. But I usually beat him without it anyway, so I really don't care. I can easily dodge this by zooming around the room with dashes, but I don't need to. Okay, you got him in his normal stage, then he morphs into a moth. The name fits. You got Silk Shot, and now it's super easy to fill those sub-tanks. I can try to reactivate Zero to help, but I need more time before you can reinstall his control chip. Try to slow them down. Good luck. And now, instead of only one boss left at the end of the episode, there are 3, but like, most of the items are grabbed already. So, you know, that makes it easy. There's still one more thing to get in the Robot Junkyard. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left there either, except for the boss. So, yeah. Most of this stuff is already done, but there's just more to do in this game than in X1. But we're going to continue this next time, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video! If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if for whatever reason you want to talk to me, you can find me on Discord and a link in the description.